Hey everybody, this is Balrogx, and this time I'm going to show you how to be efficient using the improved optimization station that just got nerfed in TU12.1. That means how can you optimize a lot of gear in the least amount of time. So let's jump right into it. In case you haven't noticed, in TU12.1 the optimization station cost got reduced by 75%. And all optimization material crafting recipes by 50%. So that's a lot, and that will help the players to optimize more gear. And me being a player with a full-time job, father of two, my game time is restricted, and I have to be very efficient while playing, and it's super important. So that's why I help you guys be the same while optimizing your gear and not waste precious time. Remember to hit that like button, and if you got value out of this video, please comment down below. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to subscribe and help me growing the channel and keep helping you guys in the future. So the optimization station, for the ones that don't know where is it located, it's in the recalibration station. So you open the menu using the left side button that says optimization, then you click on any weapon or gear that you want to optimize, and at any time you can click to show the resources that you have. So if you choose anything, the weapon or the gear that you want to optimize, and you choose the weapon or gear that you want, down below you will see the core attributes that you can change, or the attribute, and really down below you will see how many materials you need to optimize it. There are always 4 materials needed for gear and weapon, and 2 of them will always be field recon data and SHD calibration. In this example of the Scorpio, we need the first one is the weapon, the shotgun weapon alloy. We need the second one, it's field recon data. The third one is Riker's tactical assessment, and the last one is the SHD calibration. So the main strategy that we're going to use, we'll need the existence of alts. So what are alts? Alts are secondary characters that need to be level 40 to be able to use the SHD watch to buy stuff with those levels.
A few moments later.
So if you go to the main screen before loading the game, you can see your main character, and you can create a secondary character and have to start from the beginning of the game and get it to level 40, so you can use the SHD watch to buy stuff.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this is my secondary character that I have. As you can see, if you go to inventory and go to the SHD levels, if it's a fresh level 40, you have all the SHD level that you had on your first character, and you can use those levels to buy the majority of the material that you need to optimize your gear. So if you're grinding to optimize weapon or gear, you have to do the 3 simple steps. First, you need the specific weapon alloy or gear weave, and the best way to farm it is buying it from a vendor or crafting the same high-end weapon or gear and deconstructing it. Remember, you can also get them in the summon cache, season rewards, and summon challenges. So while you're doing them, you'll get weapon alloys and gear weaves. But the best and fastest way is buying or crafting and then deconstructing. So you can go on any vendor and grab whatever weapon you wanna craft. If you want to do assault rifle, you buy the assault rifle and then deconstruct it. Or you can go to the crafting station and look for weapons or gear, whatever you want, and go to an assault rifle and create it, craft it, and then deconstruct it. So step number 2, you need field recon data and SHD calibration for every weapon you want to optimize. And the fastest way is to use your SHD watch. You go to your menu, to your build, and then on the bottom right corner to SHD level. And then on scavenging, you want to buy the SHD calibration or 2 field recon data, whatever it's your needs. So you need to buy them with your main character or your alts, since you share your watch level across all your characters when they reach level 40. And since SHD calibration is the hardest material to get of them all, I recommend this being the priority when you use your SHD watch to buy materials. Because, for example, I have not used ever the optimization station, and you can see in the resources my SHD calibration is pretty low. Another quick way, if you don't have a lot of watch level, is to craft the field recon data and the SHD calibration on the crafting station. So you will go to the crafting station and you go down on optimization and you can craft them both. For the field recon data, you will need steel, polycarbonate, and ceramics. And for the SHD calibration, you will need electronics, carbon fiber, and titanium. If you run out of those materials, you will need to farm some control points to get them. At the control room, deconstructing all the items that you get while cleaning the control point, and as a reward for completing it. So please remember to check on every control point the enemies that you will face and the drop materials you will get. For example, if I need electronics, or let's say I need titanium, so you will go to the map and check on any control point and see on the upper left corner the type of enemy you encounter and the drops material. So I'll get titanium in this control point. So that's the way you should farm it. Check first and then go to that control point. So, and to farm a quick control point, I recommend this tank Scorpio build that I made. So you can farm a control point very quickly. I got clear control points in less than 3-4 minutes. So check this build out. It will be in the upper right corner. And the third step is, depending on the weapon or gear, you will need a tactical assessment of a faction. So it could be Outcasts, True Sons, Hyenas, Black Tusk, Cleaners, or Rikers. So you can see it in your resources that all the tactical assessments of the factions. The fastest way is to get them is to use your watch. But if you're going to optimize a lot of gear for your builds, so I recommend using the watch or the majority of the watch purchases to buy SHD calibration. But if you're not, by all means, use the SHD watch on your secondary characters to buy the tactical assessments as well. The other quick way is to craft them. So if we go to the crafting station, go to optimize, and you go down to the assessments, you will need a list of materials. And with the Nerf now, you need a low quantity of them. For example, this Black Tusk needs polycarbonate, carbon fiber, and printer filament. So the first two are going to be, again, you can go to control points if you are low on them, or if you have a lot of levels, you can buy them in the HSD watch. But the most important, and the one that you will get low on, is the printer filament. And that as well, you will need to use the watch. to buy it, or just deconstruct gear and skill mods. That's the way you get it. So remember, when you deconstruct mods and it says you don't get nothing, it's because you are at full capacity with 300 printed filament. So remember to save those mods to deconstruct when you are below the max. So the takeaway from this method depends on two factors. If you're going to optimize a lot of gear, and if you have a lot of SHD levels with your secondary characters. I would say the majority of endgame players will optimize a lot of builds and have a high SHD level with secondary characters. If that's your case, then you can have more flexibility while buying the materials you need with the watch, especially the SHD calibration and also the printer filament. That's the most hard to get materials. If you're going to optimize a lot of gear but don't have a big SHD level, you will need to craft and farm more doing control points to get the materials and use whatever scavenging points you have to buy SHD calibration. I 100% recommend creating alts to help with this method. And that helps you with another thing, like having more inventory space and get more exotics doing the weekly project on each level 40 character. So when you create a new character, you will start in level 30. So you have to level up to level 40 to use the watch, but that time will be faster than farming for the materials. So I recommend a lot having your secondary characters up to 40. So that's pretty much the strategy. The main thing and the most important is having alt, so you can purchase with your watch the SHD calibration and the printer filament material if you have a lot of levels. If not, you have to use a crafting station to get all the remaining materials. And if you're low on the materials needed on the crafting station, then you have to farm a little bit, some control points that you get a lot of gear, and you get some materials also. So there you have it, guys. I hope this video is helpful to you to optimize all your builds and gears that you have. So please, again, hit the like button, comment any questions, any comment that you have. If this video was helpful to you, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to keep helping this channel grow. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Ciao.
You need help with something?